Hi friends, it's Udaya from Backyard Garden Highlights. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today I'm planning to share a video about how to plant hyacinths and when you can expect blooms out of it and how to take care of them. Hyacinths are best known for their divine and spring welcoming smell. I had few hyacinths planted last year in a pot and I kept that in my porchway. So every time I passed by it, the hyacinth flowers took me to the enchanted world. I got these hyacinth bulbs from a big box store for about $10. Yeah, $10, and it has 15 bulbs. And hyacinths gives itchiness for sensitive skin. So if you are not sure if you will get itchiness or not, better to use a glove. And last time I used with my bare hand and I did not have any problem or itching. So I may not use glove for today planting. But if you are unsure about it, better you wear gloves. Let's talk about the soil requirements. Like any other bulbs, hyacinth bulbs also needs to be planted in a very loose and fluffy soil. The soil should be very well draining soil. And next let's talk about water requirements. So these bulbs are being planted in fall. It's almost December 1st week. I got little bit delayed to plant these bulbs this time. But still this variety can be planted October through December. I may get little bit delayed bloom actually, but I think that's okay. So I'm planting in December. Even when I planted last time in October, after October I didn't really water them. As you guys know, I live in zone 6B, New Jersey. We get a lot of rain and we got a lot of snow also last time. So I didn't really have to water these bulbs off. You just need to water them today after you plant them, and then you can just watch for the weather, and if you are getting rain once in a week or twice in a week, that's I think sufficient. But if you maybe once in a week or twice in a week, you can just go and check the soil, and if they are too dry, and if you live in too dry climate, then you may have to water them maybe 2 weeks once or 3 weeks once. I don't think we need to water them like we do in summer. So if you live in very dry climate, better to water them once in 3 weeks. So now that we talked about soil and water needs, let's talk about the light requirements. Hyacinths do well again in sun, but it can also be planted in part shade. So preference is full sun, but it can go up to full sun to part shade. Now that we talked about soil requirements, light requirements and water needs, let's talk about the fertilizer need. So these bulbs, as usual guys, whenever I plant any bulbs, bulb tone I will be using it and starter fertilizer, and that's all. And you can actually plant any fertilizer during spring also. Once you start seeing the flowering. Last year I didn't really use any fertilizer and they did very well. Last year I actually got the bulbs from Brex.com and they were actually amazing quality bulbs and #1 bulbs, and maybe that's one of the reasons they didn't really needed any fertilizer. So I will try to see if this time I need to use bulb tone during spring also. So let me take you guys to the garden and show you how to plant these hyacinth bulbs. So I'm planning to plant 5 bulbs here and 5 bulbs here. So it just creates some kind of entryway here, and then I'm planning to plant another 5 bulbs in the pot. Let me take you guys to the garden and show you how to plant hyacinth bulbs. So this is the bottom of the bulb. So you can obviously see the old roots. So this has to be on the ground, and this is the growing point. This is another bulb. It did not start the growth yet, but you can see the pointy side. So you need to place the bulb pointy side up. So look at the soil. The soil is like fluffy. So this is how the soil needs to be there for planting a bulb. I digged the hole now, planning to plant about 5 bulbs in each hole. So I am applying biotone starter fertilizer and bulb tone and mix it with soil. I have chosen 5 bulbs, mixture of 2 white bulbs and the pink one, and place them. So I left 4 inches, so this is 3 inch almost. So I left 4 inches in between each bulbs, and this depth is almost 5 to 6 inches. So now that I planted these bulbs, I'm just covering them with soil. And don't worry, you can mulch them actually, and they will pop out of the mulch and the soil. So you don't need to worry about keeping them under the mulch. Same way, I'm going to cover in this side also. Same way guys, I have digged up the hole here, and I have chosen 3 dark color and 2 light color with the assumption that I will get a nice color combination here. I'm adding biotone starter fertilizer and bulb tone mixture and mix it with soil, and place these bulbs 4 inch separate from each other and 5 to 6 inches deeper. So I have placed the bulbs now. So I'm filling it with soil, and once you cover with soil, you need to water them, and you can add light mulch. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you guys liked watching this video. If you want to buy hyacinth bulbs today and plant them, you can still do that because December is also a good time to plant hyacinth bulbs in zone 6B and expect blooms in next spring. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video, and please support my channel by subscribing, commenting and sharing with your friends.